Hey, Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are, and no matter what part of the world you're in, I hope that you're having a good day. I just want to say something really quick. Some people don't believe in soul ties, soul mates, karmic relationships, previous lifetimes, or anything of that nature. But I do. And sometimes, if you know that poem, a season, a reason, or a lifetime, right? Sometimes we try to turn seasonal people that we were only meant to learn a lesson from into lifetime people. Sometimes we try to turn lifetime people into seasonal people, right? And a lot of times, obviously, it's based on attraction or it's just based on something that we want from that person. But if you try to turn a seasonal person that you were only meant to learn a lesson from and who was only meant to be in your life for a season or a reason, that reason being whatever lesson you were supposed to learn, and you have a child or you get married or you end up in any type of relationship, even if it could be a relative now, because relatives can be karmic too. 9 times out of 10, when you try to turn a seasonal person into a lifetime person, you are going to have challenges within the relationship because you're not meant to proceed in that way. You're only meant to learn a lesson. So what happens is you argue, you fight, you feel like you don't get along. And we can get along with anybody, but a lot of times we're not compatible with the people that we're trying to get along with. And so basically we're trying to force it, usually out of ego, right? We don't want to feel like a failure. You know, maybe our parents had failed relationships, so we don't want to end up like our parents. Or maybe our parents had a relationship that lasted 50 years and we want a relationship like our parents, right? Whatever that reason is, we don't want to feel like a failure. We don't want to give up. I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, the people who stay together, they didn't just give up. And yes, people who have been in relationships for decades have been through a lot with one another, right? But it depends on what those things are. If you have a partner who maybe they cheated once, we'll give them a benefit even twice. And you decide to forgive that person, okay. But if it's a repeat offender and it's not something that the other person can handle, they have a right to walk away because they are putting themselves first. And putting yourself first is not selfish, right? It's actually selfless. I don't went the wrong way. Daggone it. Oh, man. I was supposed to go the other way today. Guess I'm going this way. Anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little distracted. But yeah, sometimes we try to turn seasonal people into lifetime people. So now we have this challenge. Or now we feel like, oh, well, since I've been with this person for so-and-so amount of time, I just can't leave. So there's guilt, there's shame, a fear of failure, fear of success. Whatever that fear or insecurity is, it's complicating things. And so Now you feel like, oh, well, I hope this works out. But maybe it's not meant to work out. Or maybe that's part of the lesson. But only you can figure that out, because this is your karmic relationship. And 9 times out of 10 is from a past life. You never resolved it in the past life. And if you're still having complications with that person in this lifetime, you're still not figuring it out right now. A lot of times, again, it's somebody operating out of ego. Sometimes a person is being stubborn. They just don't want to face the truth of what really is. And again, it's a matter of trying to force something that was never meant to be in the first place. You were only meant to be in that person's life for a season, for a reason, and whatever that reason is was supposed to teach you a lesson. And when you don't learn the lesson the first time, it will repeat itself. And also, the Maya Angelou quote that I love: when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. People need to stop thinking that they can change someone. The only person you can change is yourself, right? The only person you can truly own or control is yourself. Because usually the person that you try to control, they find a way to still do what they want to do behind your back when you're not around. Because 9 times out of 10, we're not around each other 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you're cheating on someone, let's just use that as an example. That's not always the case. But let's say, for example, you're cheating on someone. That time that you're spending cheating on someone, that person could be cheating on you as well. So again, the only person you can own and control is you, and the only person you can really change is yourself. And that's part of the problem. People don't want to make the decision to change, because that's all it really takes is a decision. You have to make up your mind that you want to do better and be better, and that's it. So as always, I love y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to wait a little while maybe to post this video, but I usually like to post them as soon as I record them, because I don't want to forget. And so I might just go ahead and post it now, or I might wait a couple hours and post it a little bit later. But I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see more. Get some of this auntie wisdom. Love y'all. Later.